Today, we're going to be completing Task 2 of our Trivia Maze. For Task 2, we're going to begin our Cornerstone Maze Requirements assignment, and we're going to code the arrow keys, the orange obstacle, and the purple obstacle. To begin, we're going to scroll down a little bit in our module to where we see the maze requirements. We're going to open up the document by clicking where it says Maze Requirements. Then we're going to scroll down. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to load. Once we see it load, we're going to click where it says Cornerstone Maze Requirements. And this will open up the document we need. We're going to read our expectations at the top. If we scroll down a little bit, we will see a model of a correctly completed obstacle algorithm. Then if we scroll all the way down, this is going to be part of our job today. We're going to put an X in each box as we complete the task. We are doing the move the cat, the orange obstacle, and the purple obstacle today. Once we have this document open, we're going to go up back to our tabs and click back on the Canvas tab. Once you go back to your Canvas page, you're going to scroll up to the top under the assignment review and click where it says go back to task 2. Now we're going to go to our Directions tab and we're going to download our template. We're going to click on our Cornerstone Trivia Maze. I'm going to select the download button. Now I can click on the X to delete that tab. And I'm going to go back to my Canvas page. Now I'm going to sign in to my CS First account. Now I'm going to go over and click on the blue plus sign and do New Project. The first thing I need to do is name my project. We're going to call this Trivia Maze and our first name. Then we're going to go to File, Load from your computer, click where it says Recent, and then click the Cornerstone Trivia Maze and click Open. And now our maze has been loaded into our project. Now it's time to code our arrow keys. The first one is the down arrow. So I'm going to find my point in direction. I'm going to click on the number and I'm going to make sure it's pointing down. And then I'm going to drag my move 10 steps. For my right arrow, I do point in direction. That one stays the same. It is pointing to the right. And then I'm going to do move 10 steps. When the left arrow is pressed, we're going to do point in direction. Drag it to the left, and then move 10 steps. And my last one, point in direction, bring it up, and then move 10 steps. Now if I click on the flag, I can test it out. To code the orange obstacle, I'm going to drag my screen over a little bit. We already have part of the code started, so I'm going to have it ask true or false, and then I'm going to use one of the questions that I did on my Wixie. My first question was that a group of jellyfish is called a smack. The answer to that is true. So the orange obstacle is all the way over here. If they get it correct, it moves a little bit forward. That one's already coded for us. I need it to move a little bit back. So I'm going to drag it behind that orange obstacle. I'm going to go to my motion blocks and do go to XY. The next thing that I need to do is make sure that it matches my blue obstacle by saying, I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. So I'm going to go to my looks block, do my say hello, and we're going to say, I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. And I'm going to put that looks block before it sends them back. To code the purple obstacle, we have even less code than we've had before. So we're going to make sure that it asks our true and false question from our Wixie. So I'm going to say, oops. So I'm going to say true or false, sharks are mammals. Now I need to find my control block. I need to do my if, then, else, and drag it underneath of that ask block. Then I'm going to go to my operators block. I'm going to find the one that has the oval equals 50. I'm going to go to my sensing block and drag out my answer bubble. And for my answer, instead of 50, the correct answer for that is false. So I'm going to take my cat and I'm going to put them a little bit past that purple obstacle. I'm going to go to my motion blocks. I'm going to do my go to XY. And then I'm going to go to my looks block and have it say, congratulations. You made it through the obstacle. Then I'm going to take my cat and I'm going to drag them behind the purple. So in case if they get it wrong, I'm going to have it say, I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. And I'm going to go to my motions block and I'm going to do my go to XY block and put that after my looks block. Now it's time to test our code. As I'm going through the maze, first I will answer the question incorrectly, then I will answer it correctly to make sure that my cat goes where they need to both times. Now it's your turn to code. Make sure you use your Cornerstone Maze Requirements document and check off as you add the correct code. Have fun, and I can't wait to see which trivia questions you've chosen.